History makers, influential figures uncovered. The conscience of a corporation, the catalyst for change, Ruben Camp and DE&I evolution. The history of leadership is often punctuated by the stories of individuals who, against immense odds, challenge systemic injustices and pave the way for a more equitable future. Ruben Camp's courageous battle against Ford Motors stands as a powerful example of such a struggle. His story is not just about a single legal case, it is a testament to the enduring power of individual advocacy to bring about significant change in corporate culture and legal precedent, particularly in the realm of workplace discrimination and civil rights. Overview of Ruben Camp's journey. Ruben Camp's journey at Ford Motors was a complex tapestry of triumphs and profound struggles. He entered the company with ambition and a strong work ethic, seeking to build a successful career. However, his experience soon became marred by the harsh reality of systemic discrimination that permeated the workplace. Camp's early years at Ford were marked by the promise of upward mobility. He demonstrated his competence and dedication, earning recognition for his contributions. Yet, beneath the surface of professional achievement lay a deeply troubling undercurrent of relentless verbal and physical abuse. The abuse Camp endured was multifaceted and insidious. It ranged from derogatory slurs and racial epithets to acts of intimidation and physical harassment. He was subjected to a hostile work environment where his identity was constantly under attack, creating a climate of fear and anxiety. This abuse not only violated his dignity as a human being but also undermined his ability to perform his job effectively. Camp's fight was not simply a personal battle, it was a fight for civil rights and against the pervasive nature of workplace discrimination. He recognized that the abuse he suffered was not an isolated incident but a symptom of a larger problem within Ford Motors and the broader industrial landscape. He made the courageous decision to challenge the status quo, to hold the company accountable for its actions, and to demand justice for himself and others who had been subjected to similar treatment. His decision to take legal action was fraught with risk. He faced the potential for retaliation, the emotional toll of a prolonged legal battle, and the uncertainty of the outcome. Yet, his unwavering commitment to justice and his belief in the power of the legal system to effect change propelled him forward. Impact on global marketing and legal changes. Ruben Camp's efforts had a profound and far-reaching impact, extending beyond the confines of Ford Motors to influence broader changes in diversity, equity, and inclusion, DE&I, policies and legal precedents. His case served as a catalyst for significant changes within Ford's corporate culture. The company was forced to confront its shortcomings and to implement more robust DE&I policies and training programs. This included measures to prevent and address workplace harassment, to promote diversity in hiring and promotion, and to establish clear channels for reporting and resolving complaints. Camp's advocacy also had a ripple effect on the automotive industry as a whole. Other companies were compelled to re-evaluate their own practices and to take steps to create more inclusive and equitable workplaces. His story served as a cautionary tale, demonstrating the potential consequences of failing to address discrimination and harassment. Beyond the corporate sphere, Camp's case also played a role in shaping legal precedents. It contributed to the evolving body of law surrounding workplace discrimination and harassment, clarifying the legal obligations of employers and strengthening the rights of employees. The legal arguments and rulings in his case helped to define and refine the standards for what constitutes a hostile work environment and the remedies available to victims of discrimination. His efforts also had a significant impact on global marketing. Companies became more aware of the need to portray diverse and respectful representations in their advertising and marketing materials, reflecting the changing social landscape and the increasing demand for inclusivity. Historical significance. Ruben Camp's role in making history through his advocacy cannot be overstated. He joined the ranks of other courageous individuals who have stood up against injustice and fought for a more equitable society. His story is a testament to the power of individual action to challenge systemic discrimination and to bring about meaningful change. He demonstrated that even in the face of powerful institutions, individuals can make a difference through perseverance, courage, and a commitment to justice. Camp's legacy serves as an inspiration for future generations of workers and activists. It reminds us that the fight for civil rights is an ongoing process and that vigilance and advocacy are essential to ensure that workplaces are fair, respectful, and inclusive for all. His contribution to the historical narrative of the civil rights movement is significant. While the movement is often associated with large-scale protests and legislative changes, Camp's story highlights the importance of individual legal battles in advancing the cause of justice. His case helped to translate the broad principles of civil rights into concrete workplace protections. Conclusion. Summation of key themes. The story of Ruben Camp versus Ford Motors encapsulates several key themes that resonate throughout the broader history of leadership and social change. The power of individual advocacy. One person's courage and determination can challenge powerful institutions and bring about significant change. The enduring fight for justice. The struggle for civil rights and against workplace discrimination is an ongoing process that requires constant vigilance and advocacy. The importance of holding institutions accountable. Corporations and other organizations have a responsibility to create fair, respectful, and inclusive environments for their employees. The interconnectedness of social and legal change. Legal battles can play a crucial role in shaping social norms and corporate practices. Final metaphor, the ripple effect. The impact of Ruben Camp's actions can be likened to a ripple effect. When a stone is thrown into a pond, it creates ripples that spread outwards, affecting the entire surface of the water. Similarly, Camp's courageous stand against injustice created ripples of change that extended far beyond his individual case. His actions inspired others to come forward, to demand justice, and to challenge discriminatory practices. They forced corporations to re-evaluate their policies and practices, and they contributed to a broader societal shift towards greater awareness and sensitivity to issues of diversity, equity, and inclusion. The ripple effect of Ruben Camp's leadership continues to be felt today. His story serves as a reminder that even seemingly small acts of courage can have a profound and lasting impact, inspiring generations to come to stand up for what is right and to strive for a more just and equitable world. Locations for the story of Ruben Camp versus Ford Motors. To further enrich the narrative and provide context, it is important to consider the various locations where the story of Ruben Camp versus Ford Motors unfolded and where relevant historical information can be found. Historical archives, local libraries and state archives may hold records related to the history of Ford Motors, labor relations, and civil rights movements in the specific region where the case took place. These archives can provide valuable context and primary source materials. Legal libraries. Law school libraries or municipal libraries with extensive legal collections are essential resources for researching landmark cases related to workplace discrimination and civil rights. These libraries will house legal documents, court records, and scholarly articles that shed light on the legal precedents set by Camp's case. Museums. Civil rights museums and museums dedicated to labor history can offer exhibits and educational resources that highlight the challenges faced by workers in the past and the ongoing struggle for workplace equality. These museums can help to contextualize Camp's story within the broader historical narrative of the civil rights movement. Documentaries. Films and documentaries that focus on the civil rights movement, labor history, and significant legal battles can provide powerful visual and narrative accounts of the issues at stake in Camp's case and its lasting impact. By exploring these locations and resources, it is possible to gain a deeper understanding of the historical, social, and legal significance of Ruben Camp's fight for justice and its enduring relevance today.